Shalom, shalom. This is the brother Michael Ward from GMS Lake Charles Camp coming at you again with another video. Salakia through the Spirit. But before I do anything, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who strive and taught us this truth. And blessings to you brothers across four winds, pushing this truth, 100% truth and sincerity. All right, and today's title is going to be called, become not an enemy of the Lord. Right, man? And how do you become an enemy of the Lord? By following the ways of this world, being okay with the things that this world pushes out, knowing that, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is against it, So we have to, not become an enemy, to the Lord. It's easy, to get sidetracked, because the things, that this world, I want to say, offers, but we can't let that, knock us off, what's the main goal, and our main goal is, to do the works, please the Lord, and ultimately, get that crown at the end of this race, but you will be tempted, because this world will get the offering things, and you'll be tempted, to, go back in the world, whether it could be your job, they could offer you, more money, and by them offering you more money, they basically, you need more of your time. Now you can't do the works, Now you slacking on videos, now you slacking on reading, so on and so forth. And before you know it, you be done fell off, you'll be done fell off, and now you back in the world, man. And now you'll become an enemy in the Lord's eyes. But we can't become an enemy in the Lord's eyes, man, because we know exactly what he's coming back to do to his enemies. I'm going to start it off with this one. This is 1 John 2:15. It say, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Right, man? And this scripture, it says that, but it's not telling you that you can't have nice things, It's not telling you, you have to, settle for less, But you have to know it's going to come a point in time where you're going to have to let these things go. It's going to come a point in time where you're going to have to leave these things behind. But if you got so much love for this place, you might stay there. So, excuse me for my language. You got so much love for this place, you probably try to fight for the things that you have. Nah, man, it's going to come a point in time where all these things, are going to get, snatched away from you. And I say snatched away because these things are going to be destroyed when Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua send the missiles here, man. So we have to learn how to, detach from this place fully and know that none of these things are coming with us, when we get to the kingdom. This is James 4:4. It say, ye adulterers and adulteries. It say, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High. Right, man? Being a friend of this world, you basically made yourself an enemy, in the eyes of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Because by you, being a friend of this world, you basically, okay with the what I'm gonna say, you're okay with the adultery that's going on here. That's what you're saying. You saying you're okay with the alphabet boys, so on and so forth, man. And the Lord is against all that, man. But by you, joining hands with this system, with this devil, you're gonna have to drink of the same cup he's gonna drink out of, man. Because the scriptures say, hand joining hand, the wicked should not go unpunished. So by you joining hands with him, you have to drink of that cup with him. You know, because you're basically saying you're okay with everything that he's pushing, you know, and everything that he's pushing, you know, the Lord is against it, you know, and he tells us, you know, to depart from this place, you know, least we be partakers of that judgment, man. And this is Micah 2:10. It say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Right, man. This is not our rest, man. We have something better to look forward to, man. You know, we have the kingdom to look forward to. You know, it say because it is polluted, right, man? Polluted. This place is polluted. It say it should be destroyed. It say it should destroy you even with a sword destruction, right, man? You know, this place is polluted. You know, it's full of wickedness. You know, and by you bowing down to it, you know, you're going to get destroyed with this place, man. You know, so how do you not become an enemy, you know, by departing from this place, you know, doing the things that pleases Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know, keeping those laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, you know, rehearsing the righteous acts. And that's what the man of the Lord out here doing. You know, we are rehearsing the righteous acts. We're not letting nothing slow us down, you know. Yes, we might have nice things, you know. Yes, we might have nice things. Yes, might have nice cribs, you know, but nice jobs. But it's going to come a time where we're going to have to put all that behind us, man. And we're going to be willing to put that behind us because we know that the reward we're going to get at the end is going to pass up all this, man. You know, we don't want to miss out on that reward at the end because we stuck in this place, man. This is Colossians chapter 3 and verse 2. It says, set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth. Right, man. Set your affections on things above. And you have to have that kingly mindset to set your affections on things above, man. You know, when you have your affections set on things on this earth, you know, you're not thinking like a king, you know. You trying to, you know, store up these riches, you know, trying to put your kid through college, you know, trying to build house, get you land. You know, you're trying to build up here in Babylon, man. You know, and by you trying to do that, you're going to be destroyed with this place. You know, don't let these, you know, things that you can see, you know, stop you from getting what you really deserve. You know, don't let these things stop you from getting to that kingdom. Don't let these things stop you from fighting for the kingdom, man. You know, we have to fight, you know, because these things right here, the things that the Lord is going to give us, you know, in the kingdom is going to pass all these things, you know. These cars, man, these cars easily get fucked up, bro. The engine go out, hey, it's over with. You got the transmission slip, you got to get a whole new car, you know. We talking about, you know, getting a Chariot, man, the way to where we ain't got to worry about no transmission going out. We ain't got to worry about no oil change. We ain't got to worry about none of that, man. We talking about, you know, many mansions. You know, the Lord is the Lord is going to bless us, man. The Lord is going to bless us and give us our heart's desire. But we have to forsake the things in this world, man. And I'm not saying we can't have nice things, you know, because brothers have nice things, but you have to know it's going to come upon a time to where you're going to have to let those things go. And those of you that cannot let those things go, you're going to get destroyed with them. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. It says, seeing then all these things should be dissolved. Salaki, I'm going to start it over. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. It says, seeing then all these things should be dissolved. What manner of person ought ye to be in? Holy conversation and godliness. Right, man? Everything here, you know, is going to get burnt up. Everything here. Ain't nothing making it out of here, bro. So there's no point in holding on to these things because you can't take these things with you. You know? All the money these people got, these Bugattis that they spent all this damn money on, you know, these $1 million mansions, $100 million, $80 million mansions, all these, so like all this shit is gonna get burnt up, So we have to stay locked in, keep our mind on the prize, that's to come at the end, and stay out the way. Stay out the way so we won't become an enemy in the Lord's eyes, man. Because that's something we don't want to do, man. The scriptures say that every eye that pierces me shall see me. So, and the ones that pierce the Lord, he's there. The ones that pierce the Lord, they're his enemies. And by y'all, drinking after the same cup that he's, Salaki, let me slow down. By y'all drinking after the same cup that his enemies drinking after of, the same judgment they're gonna get, you're gonna get it too, But you're gonna get it worse, man, because you know right from wrong, bro. You have the prophets out here on the highways and byways, week in and week out, putting up videos daily, letting you know, man, that this place is not right. Giving you the things you need to save your souls, man, but y'all don't want to take heed. So by that, you're going to get dealt with, man. As for the men of the Lord, man, Lord willing, we endure to the end, but we're gonna keep doing the things that pleases Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That way we won't become one of his enemies. But that's just something that I wanted to get off my spirit. Lord willing, it was edifying to you, brothers. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who strive and taught us this truth. And peace and blessings to you brothers across four winds, pushing this truth and sincerity. Until next time.